what God has done. She came with her team, 11 people. It's a testimony that have never been broken in Church of God Mission till today. It has never been broken. I'm on the air. Anywhere they go to start Church of God Mission outside Africa, they pay for their food, they pay for their accommodation, they pay for everything. It was only in Malaysia I hosted 11 people, 3 bishops, and other reverend ministers. They didn't spend 1 cent in their feeding. They didn't spend 1 cent in their transportation. They didn't spend 1 cent in their accommodation. And while they were going, we gave them an offering of over $10,000. It has never been broken. In London, in America, wherever, in Europe, it has never. He said, go and prove your ministry. And when she saw it, ask my wife, she prayed for us for more than 30 minutes. He was praying and we that were kneeling down. Our knees were shaking. And I remember one word she gave to me, and that was directly from God. One day I was preaching. And when she was about leaving, she turned to me. She said, see this your eyes. And she gave me a word. Say, son, your father. That's not the word, I'm just quoting it. He said, your father, when he was radical, people do not know much. But you are in a civilized nation. You are in a place where people know are intelligent. Be careful. When your father, Abishai, did his own, people didn't know much. So anything he did. But you are in a more sophisticated environment. Be careful. That was in a nutshell. Continued to fit me very well. But that was a wrong word. She gave me a one word. I said, Church, what am I saying? If you must hear from God, the other day I exemplified it. If you are given $200 billion and you are given option to hear from God, which one will you choose? You said to hear from God. Then if hearing from God was more than $200 billion, why is it that everybody hear from God in the first world country? When I get to Malaysia, I hear from God, I hear from God, I hear from God, I hear from God. When I come to Australia, everybody hears from God. That is why the church is in shambles. That is why there's no more power in the church. Because everybody is just saying what his mind, what his brain is telling him, and not what the Holy Ghost is saying. You can't hear from God and still remain sick. You can't hear from God and still, you can't. If you hear from God, you will be healed. You get out of that shackle of the enemy, because when light enters, darkness comes. The word of God is a light. I don't blame them, I blame the pastors that have been teaching rubbish. They have not been able to tell them that 3 things we want to speak through us. What are the 3 things? Flesh, devil, and the Holy Spirit. So either the Holy Ghost is speaking through you, or the devil is speaking through you, or self. When I was growing, if anybody comes to my bishop, my father, Bishop, I heard from God. God is saying, Bishop will say, just be careful, the word speaking through you. Be careful, because 3 things want to speak through you. You hear from God. Then when Holy Ghost tells me, I will believe. Because I'm not sure the word. This morning I want to introduce the 3rd standard towards hearing from the Lord. What was the first one? You can remember? Being a pillar in the house of the Lord. If you are not employed in the house of the Lord, it doesn't matter you are anointed. Anyone that is saying, I'm not a member of any church, I know what I'm doing, watch yourself. Be careful. Be careful where you are going. If you are not the part of the body, Jesus said to Peter, you can't wash my leg. He said, if I don't wash it, you will not be part of me. And Peter said, don't tell you to wash my leg, wash even my head. everything. If you are saying, I don't belong to any church, it's hard. I wonder the voice you're hearing. It doesn't matter whether you're a member of a Catholic or member of Jehovah's Witness. All these are the body of Christ, part of the body of Christ. The problem is not the members, the problem is the leaders. They are abusing the bride of Christ. They are abusing the body of Christ. They teach them a message to extort them. They teach them a message so that they will keep on moving around them, coming to them instead of coming to Christ, the head of the church. So both Jehovah's Witness, both Catholic, any church, Jesus Christ of Latter-day said whatever is still the body of Christ. But the problem is the leadership. Abusing the body of Christ. Say beware of dogs. What is the second one? A lifestyle of praying and fasting. A lifestyle of what? Prayer and fasting. These are the steps you can use to substitute hearing from the mouth of Jehovah. And when you do all these things, you will hear the same thing from the Holy Spirit. Because in 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 9, it says, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, neither have it entered the mind of anyone what God has prepared for those that love him, which he has revealed to the Holy Spirit, which is the heart of Jehovah, which searcheth even the deep things in the heart of God. So if you have somebody that can assess the heart of God, can't he give you what is in the heart of God for you? Am I making sense? And what's the third one? I need to change this my iPad. It's having technical principalities. Sometimes, yeah. The third one, you know the third one? It's good I take you on a journey, and I'm going to close very soon. Let's go to 1 Samuel chapter 10. Assignment. Shabbat. Because I want to make a point, we go to chapter 9. How many of us know King Saul? We know King Saul in the Bible, so I don't need to tell stories about King Saul. First, we go 9 before we go to 10. 1 Samuel chapter 9. Let's read from verse 3. Yes.
And the asses of King Saul.
The donkeys of what? Kish. Saul's father's name is Kish. Okay?
Kish, Saul's father.
Start afresh again because you went into portals. Come and rest.
Amen. 1 Samuel chapter 9 verse 2. And the asses of King Kish, Saul's father, were lost. And Kish said to Saul.
And Kish said to Saul,
his son, take now one of the servants with thee, and arise, go seek the asses. And he passed.
And go seek the donkeys. Let me read another version. The donkeys of Saul's father Kish wandered off. So Kish said to his son, Saul, take one of the servants with you and go look for the donkey. Listen very well. If I don't lay this foundation, you will not understand it. What's the first step if you want to live a life of hearing from God? Substitute it. You will hear the same thing. But the only challenge now is you hear him with Shakabzah, which is the Holy Spirit. But if God speaks here, the Bible, Exodus, when God wanted to speak to them, only everyone was shaking. And they said, Moses, go hear from him. And if you read Psalms 29, you see where the Bible says, the voice of the Lord thundereth, shakes many waters. But when you hear the same thing from the Holy Spirit, it doesn't shake you, yet the power is very manifest. Gentle Spirit of God. The first step is what? You must be a pillar. Look at the importance of being a pillar in the house of the Lord. Look at King Saul. King Saul has been a member of Church of God Mission. He started as a cleaner. He started as an instrumentalist. King Saul started as a singer. He had a father. He had a spiritual father. Kish. And one day, his father was the one doing the business. His father was the one looking after the house. His father was the one, the pastor. His father was the shepherd. His father was the one teaching everybody. One day he says, Saul, come. We've lost one of our sheep. We've lost one of our donkeys. You know, Jesus used donkey to enter into Jerusalem. How many of you have read it? So donkey is what carries Jesus into your area, into your business area, into your family. So the pastor, Kish, said, Saul, I've been watching you. You are a seed in the house. I have brought you to a level. Now, mind his department. The same way Paul was with Peter. Was with Timothy. And Timothy was faithful. Paul was communicating with the mother of Timothy. And the mother of Timothy was telling Paul, my mother was a powerful woman. My mother was this. And Paul was keeping the record. Until now, this thing is entering there. Until now, Paul now was convinced. And Paul said, I have seen the anointing that came through your mother, Eunice. From your grandmother to your mother. Now, by the laying hand of the presbyter, they that are going to come on. Does that make sense? Where was Timothy? Timothy was under a shepherd, under his father, Paul. And when it was time, Paul said, I've seen green light now. The same way I saw light. January 2016, and I told you my job has finished here. Watch out, you know whether it's God. Say, my work has finished. Say, Saul, go get the donkey. We've lost the donkey. There are lost sheep. Go preach to them. Go down. We don't need that assignment. Listen to me. You don't need to be here and be saying, this is the church I want to go, this is the church I want to go. Humble yourself in any church around you and see how God will use you. And Saul did not know it was time for him to become king. Does that make sense? Just as you are serving now. One day I said, okay, Pastor Charles Makonde wants somebody to help him with his instrument. With musical. I said, that's my spiritual father. And he has asked for a help. I said, Father, please, this is your ticket. Go to Prophet Charles Makonde. And you fly from here to Tasmania. It's not me. I'm just obeying God. I saw something, I sent you. You might get there, bam! You might not even know. And that becomes the beginning of your assignment. That becomes the beginning of you entering into the will of God. The game will change. That is why you have to be faithful under the man of God, whether he is poor, whether he is rich, whether he knows what he's doing. As long as you know he's with God, God is with him. Please stay there. One day he will send you to go and look for donkey. Donkey that will introduce you to your kingship. Donkey that will introduce you to your mega breakthrough. Donkey that will list. you are joking here? God didn't call me to win evangelism, go to people outside, crowd. It's not my call. It's your call. My call is to raise people into leadership. To build people into leadership with a global passion, deeply rooted in Christ. That's my call. Anybody that comes under me becomes a leader automatically. But there are called, they are called to be pastors. They are the one that gathers. Saul obeyed his father. He left. He said, why are you sending me to go and get donkey instead of sending me to beat him? And as Saul stepped out. Let's go to verse 10. Chapter 10. This is not working. It has freezed. It has freezed. Now, if I don't have my Bible up there, I'll freeze too. The word that I've written in my heart that I will not sin against you. The word is in me. It's not in this book. Go to 1 Samuel chapter 10. I wish somebody would stand up and say, Pastor, I'll get you an iPad. And watch what God is going to do in your life this year. I've been shouting this since last year. My members are not poor. They are rich. They take opportunities. I said, Pastor, I'm going to get you the letters. Watch out. The Bible says in Matthew chapter 7 verse 12, whatever you want men to do unto you, do it unto one person. And men will do it. And this is the conclusion of the law. It's just that I have no plan of buying it now. The money I'm paying debt. When I finish paying debt before I start again. But I need an iPad, Apple. Very good one. Don't buy the one small one for me. I have the app. It's good to say the what I did now. My wife is saying, you have not seen anyone like you are talking about big one. No problem. I have to tell you my size. A man in a place of honor without knowledge is like a beast that perishes. Psalms 49:20. A man in a place of honor, if I don't know my level, I'm like a beast that perishes. No need when you buy something for me and I will say, I wish I had the other one. It's a challenge. I'm doing something that will change life, but it's a risk. So let's watch out. I don't like this. I can't even get all I need to get. Are you there? 1 Samuel chapter 10.
Verse 1? Which verse?
No. Start from 4.
Amen.
Somebody should come and help Jimmy. See, double blessing is attacking him. Double blessing have handcuffed him. Double blessing have handcuffed him. Come and help him. Entangle some of you. Disentangle some of the blessing for him to be able to. Amen. Give it to us, please.
Read. Look at 1 Samuel chapter 10, verse 4.
Start from 4.
And they will greet you and give you 2 loaves of bread, which you shall accept from their hand. After that you shall come to Gibeon, Elohim, where there is a garrison of the Philistines. And then as soon as you come to the city, you will meet a group of prophets coming down from the high place with harp, tambourine, flute, and lyre. Before them prophesy. Then the Spirit of the Lord will rush upon you, and you will prophesy with them, and be turned into another man. Continue.
Church, listen. Somewhere, when Saul came to the city, he was looking for the house. Where is my father's house? Evangelism is the key. I am not ashamed of the gospel, for it is the power of God unto salvation. For the Jews first, and to the Gentiles. Therein is the power, righteousness of God revealed, from faith to faith. Romans chapter 1, 16, 17. Paul embarked on evangelism. Let me tell you, the key to that greatness you are looking for is in winning souls for Jehovah. Paul started looking for the axe. Saul started looking for the axe. He couldn't find the axe. It was a means for God to introduce him to his niche. I knew when Jimmy came. The first time he came, he still worshiped with us for a little time. One day he called me out, Pastor. He said, Pastor, I went to a church, what they were preaching was wrong. And I stood up and said it's wrong. Congratulations. As I was leaving him, God said, that's him. That's him, that's him. That's him. I said, what? He said, that's him. He said, he's not cultured now. Make him to be cultured. Help him chisel out faith. Invite knowledge in him. Invite wisdom in him. Invite understanding in him. And watch me use it. This young man. That was when they keep on saying it. He knew what he told me that. I left him, I corrected him, I left as I was doing what told me. The same way, immediately King Saul saw Samuel. Samuel said, that's it, go. He said, you don't know me. I'm Saul, the son of Kish. He said, come, you are the next king of Israel. On the main road. And there was something Saul did. Saul wanted to go and see the prophet. He said, I can't find another point that is very, very important. Saul's father was in another spiritual territory. And when he sent Saul to another spiritual territory, the first thing Saul did was to consult a power, the spiritual power in charge of that territory. Did you get that? Kish, the father of Saul, asked him to go to another territory to look for donkey. When Saul came there, Saul first of all went to the pastor in charge of that territory. And the pastor in charge of that territory was Samuel. And while he was going, he said, I don't even have an offering to give to the man of God. One of his boys